Okay, are you ready? Long ago, a mean king called Pharaoh ruled the land of Egypt, and the Jewish people were slaves. They worked hard to build cities and pyramids for Pharaoh. Now Pharaoh heard that born among the Jewish slaves was a baby boy who would grow up and lead the slaves away from Egypt. The Pharaoh thought and thought. He came up with a mean plan. He would hurt only the baby boys so they couldn't grow up and lead the slaves away. All the Jewish mothers were sad. One mother had an idea. She went down to the Nile River and got some reeds to make a basket. Then she put the baby in the basket and put the basket in the Nile River. The basket floated down the river until it floated into the princess's swimming garden. The princess heard a strange noise in the reeds and sent a slave to find out what it was in case there were any crocodiles. The slave found a baby. The princess really liked the baby and decided to keep it. Her dad, the Pharaoh, was mad but let her keep the baby because he loved her so much. The princess decided to name the baby
Moses,
because Moses means brought out of the water. Moses did grow up as a prince of Egypt, but when he went among the slaves, he did not like the way Egyptians treated him. So he left Egypt and went far away across the desert. Moses became a shepherd. A shepherd takes care of sheep. One day, while looking for stray lambs, Moses saw a burning bush. It didn't burn up, but it just kept burning. Moses heard a voice coming from the bush. Moses!
No one's supposed to make it. Moses! Moses!
It was God's voice. God told Moses, "Go back to Egypt and tell Pharaoh to let my people go."
And he said, okay.
So Moses became the leader of the Jewish people. Moses went on to Pharaoh and told him, "Let my people go."
No. No, no, no. Oh, not let them go. No, no, no. Not let them go.
We learned that God punished Pharaoh 10 times.
No, they don't.
The first punishment was when the Nile ran red with blood. Yuck.
Yuck.
Another punishment was frogs. There were frogs everywhere.
Yum, yum. Yum, 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 yum.
After every punishment, Moses went back to Pharaoh and said, "Let my people go." But Pharaoh still said,
No, no, no. Oh, not let them go. No, no, no. Oh, not let them go.
Finally, the last punishment was the plague. Moses told the Jewish people to mark their doors with lamb's blood so that the plague of death would not pass over. The Egyptians did not mark their doors, and people in their homes died. In the palace, Pharaoh's son died. When Moses went back to the Pharaoh and said, "Let my people go," Pharaoh told Moses to take his people and his God and go. So Moses went to the Jewish people and told them to pack up everything and leave Egypt. And they did.
And they ran across.
They grabbed their babies and the grandmas and any plants and animals they had. They didn't take the time to bake their bread. They just packed the dough on their backs and walked as fast as they could out of Egypt. While they were walking in the hot desert, the dough baked into crackers.
No, watch. They were walking across the ocean. Once, God opened, and they got across safely without the end.
And the dough baked into crackers that are called
Matzah.
Matzah boogie.
Dude, I want the shaky. Bye.
Now Pharaoh looked around his quiet city and decided he wanted his slaves back. So he sent his army, his chariots, his spear throwers to bring back the slaves to Egypt. The Jewish people looked behind them and saw the army approaching. They had reached the Red Sea, which is not red, it's blue. And they were trapped between the sea and the Pharaoh's army. Moses raised his staff and prayed to God, and a miracle happened. The Red Sea split itself in two. The Jewish people hurried across the sand on the bottom of the sea as fast as they could go. Just as Pharaoh's chariots were reaching the sea, the very last of the Jewish people were coming out on the other side. And then God closed the sea. The Jewish people were on the other side, and the army was on the other side. They were free. Die, die, Yenu. Die, die, Yenu. Die, die, Yenu. Die, Yenu, die, Yenu.
What does that mean?
Die, die, Yenu.
Mama, what does Dianu mean?
No idea. You're supposed to tell me. What's that?
I know.
It's your book of songs.
Let's sing the songs.
I don't know the tunes. We'll have to watch the videos of you singing.
Mama,
What?
read this.
On all other nights, we eat all kinds of bread and crackers. Why do we only eat matzah? We eat only matzah because when the Jews left Egypt, they had no bread.
What?
Only the sun-baked dough they carried on their backs. The sun-baked bread is called
Matzah.
matzah.
Number two.
This is about Seder. This is about all the things on the Seder plate.
Free. Emily's free.
Yeah, I'm free.
And 4.
Yeah, you're
Say one last thing.
See you later. I loved playing with you. Bye.